Hi guys, how are you?
Very good,
Good,
thank
thank
you.
you.
So with a show like this, obviously you guys are newer. This is 6 seasons now, seven in the making, with a huge, huge fan base that I know because I live in New York. I've seen them on the streets when the cast has appears just out of the blue. What for you was the most daunting thing about kind of joining this story at this point in the kind of series as a whole?
Yeah, I think it was daunting for a couple of reasons. I think, like you said, it's got such a huge following. It's such a huge phenomenon. And you're joining in season seven. You don't know whether they're all like a super tight family and if you're going to be able to fit in with that and how you're going to get on. But I think from day one, everyone was just amazing. They're just the most wonderful, talented people. The cast and the crew are such a family, but they're so welcoming and you feel a part of that family straight away. But I think also what's daunting is, these characters from the books are so loved already, and the fans have been with them for such a long time that now
You don't want to disappoint
you
anyone.
don't want to disappoint them. And when it's now our responsibility to bring them to the screen, and I think, yeah, you want to do that justice. So I think that there's pressure in that for sure.
Yeah, when our casting was announced, we had people messaging us being like, I've been waiting for the hunters. Like, I love these characters. They're some of my favorite characters from the book. And when you read that, you're like, oh, that's so nice. And then you're like, oh my God. You're like, I hope they like what I did. I don't want to like ruin their favorite fictional character.
Yeah.
That would be awful.
Yeah.
But it's funny because I'm watching I was late to the show, watched it and all that kind of stuff, but I went to a school where it is supposedly set in North Carolina. I know it wasn't filmed there, but like it's funny because I'm watching this, I'm like, this is supposed to be Boone. That's weird. Like this is like I was like, Boone shouldn't be famous in a show. But what my favorite part about the show is kind of like the jokes that the 1700s gets that are modern day jokes. Like in the first episode of this season, the Muhammad Ali joke's really funny to me.
Yeah.
Um, but for you guys as new people coming in, what were like your favorites from either seasons past or this season that you got to kind of like see happen with like the little jokes and the modernisms they get thrown into the storyline like that is back in the 1700s?
Mm.
I think, I mean, Claire's obviously a very modern woman. She's from the future, obviously, and we don't know that. But I think it's amazing to see Katrina kind of in action when she switches between like being very period Claire and then like telling Jamie off or like
Yeah. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
kind of see that those modern kind of tropes come in, and I think that's really funny. And how she says like bloody hell.
Yeah, and like her iconic Jesus H. risen
Jesus
Christ.
Christ. Yeah,
I love
so
that
good.
one.
Yeah, that is a catchphrase that is hilarious when you're like,
Yeah,
said that ever, but it's
Yeah,
great that that's what you
yeah,
say.
she
yeah.
But
pulls it off.
you're like, cool. But obviously the show, like for fans coming back, the show in season six ended on a cliffhanger. You guys are coming in, it's all new. What is the most exciting thing for you both about the show, season seven getting to come out, people getting to meet your characters as well as like see where the story is continuing?
Yeah, I think what's so amazing about Outlander is that, even though we're seven seasons in, there's such a buzz around the
Mm.
show still. And I think
Mm.
even more than ever, there seems to be like a real anticipation for this new season. So it feels like a really exciting time for us to be joining the show. And of course, season eight will be the last one. So I feel like it's kind of going to go out with a bang and leave on a
Yeah.
high. So it's really exciting time for us to be joining.
Yeah, it feels like we're joining right at the beginning of the crescendo. It feels like this is such an epic season and there's something for everyone. It's really kind of
Mhm.
incredible the number of different storylines and depictions of real battles and all these love stories. There's
Mm.
there's so much to look forward to. It's going to be pretty crazy. So
Yeah,
strap yourselves in.
yeah, it's a wild ride.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And it was so
Thanks a
great
lot.
talking to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.